Pastor Marty from Plain Church in the studio already. He will be joining me momentarily right here on Proclaim FM. Don't miss it.
I've been taught how to talk.
We are a broken people, so all of our prayers are broken, quite frankly. It's not like, oh, if I come to God with a really well-crafted prayer, then maybe he'll answer me. And, that'll work out real good, right? Pastor Marty here in the studio with me on Proclaim FM. He's from Plain Church, Plain Congregational Church in Bowling Green, the Church of the Week this week.
Absolutely, and that is so awesome. And thank you, Robin, for letting me be a part of what you're doing here at Proclaim.
Yes.
And big shout out to everybody from Plain Church that I know is listening and critiquing. Yes, I'm here. I even made it on time.
Oh, good. Well, it's so funny. I was telling Pastor that, I slipped out front because, of course, I'm here in the studio and there's, no one else is here right now. And so I'm like, okay, I wonder if he's here. I poked out. And all of a sudden, I see this man running through the parking lot because it's pouring.
And
here.
I'm looking at the dark doorway, and I'm thinking, if she's not by the door, I could be standing in the rain.
I know that has happened. Let's just put it that way. All right, so let's talk about Plain Church, and all right, I want to learn. Why is it called Plain?
Well, it's called Plain because of the township.
Okay.
Plain Township.
Okay.
And it's the oldest church in Wood County. It's over 150 years old.
Really?
And it's located at the corner of Poe Road and Liberty High, and it's been there 150 years.
That is so phenomenal. In the same physical spot.
Literally about 100 feet away, they had their original white frame building, and then they built where they are now. That building got leveled in the early 1930s by one of the famous tornadoes that can sweep through the area. They rebuilt during the Depression, and then in the 1980s they built a new auditorium, and it's a church with an incredible history, but an absolutely incredible future.
Oh, hey now, come on. How long have you been the pastor?
It'll be 1 year and 2 weeks.
Is that all?
That's it.
Wow, so you're all fired up here.
Well, I've pastored in New York, and I have
Where in New York?
It would be upstate New York in the Adirondack Mountains.
Did you ever know a guy named Jack? Wiersbe, was it? No.
You talking about Jack Wurtson?
Wurtson.
Yes.
High in the Adirondack Mountains.
Word of Life. I used to broadcast his program when I was a Christian program director. Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's way back to my roots in Rhode Island. He was a good friend of my boss there, and he actually broadcast. And remember, he'd go high
up here in the Adirondack Mountains. Yes. And then when they opened up a second location in Florida, it was the land of swaying palm trees and sandy white beaches. And he did a reverse intro for Florida.
Oh, is that right? Well, that was after I was there then.
Yes.
So I wasn't familiar with that. Good for him. So in his older years, he got to go to some warm spots.
Well, of course, his ministry was all over the world, which was incredible ministry.
Yeah. Wurtson, that's it. Fantastic. Okay, so you've been involved in radio yourself for a long time.
Since I was 13 years old, and my brother was a salesman for radio, and he had this kid brother that could do trick voices, so I can use him in commercials, and that was my start. Okay. And then one of the station owners gave me a shot on Friday nights playing oldies. And that's how it started. And eventually I was in Christian radio, and I'm still on the air. I do talk radio for a station in Florida. And of course, with the miracle of the internet, I can do it from my home studio.
Wow.
And I'll be going on the air in Florida in about 25 minutes via audio file.
Okay. And what station are you on in Florida?
AM 840 WPGS out of Central Florida, which is the Orlando Daytona Beach market.
Okay. Fantastic.
But we've got a lot going on at Plain Church right now. We're super, super excited about. A Vacation Bible School is coming.
That's right.
And I love that week because I feel like the church pays me to be an overgrown kid for 1 week. It's awesome. I think I have more fun with it than the kids do.
Well, speaking of that, let's just play this. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
What are you waiting for?
Something amazing, I guess.
It's the incredible VBS at Plain Church.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the incredible VBS at Plain Church. Come discover the incredible you. Absolutely free for children ages 4 to 12. Hundreds of prizes, games, bounce houses, and more.
You, sir, are Mr. Incredible.
June the 4th through the 7th, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Plain Church, Bowling Green.
That was totally wicked!
Actually, it's totally righteous. PlainChurch.com.
Now, are you all those voices?
No, some of those voices are taken from the original Incredibles.
Okay.
But we're going to build our VBS around the Incredible theme, which, remember now, the Incredibles were a family of superheroes that were kind of in hiding. And, there are a lot of kids that kind of have to be a little bit in hiding with their faith sometimes. And we want to help them come out of the closet with their faith. Yeah. We want to help them realize they are fearfully and wonderfully made in the Lord, and that God has an amazing plan for their life, and nothing there is to be hidden or ashamed of.
Wow, fantastic. Can you stick around?
Absolutely.
All right. We got Pastor Marty here from Plain Church in Bowling Green, our Church of the Week this week. Here's Third Day on Proclaim FM.
You spoke and your words brought us alive.
It's Third Day on 102.3 Proclaim FM, and let there be light. This is what the Lord spoke, and of course, when He spoke it, there was light.
Yes.
We serve a mighty God, don't we, Pastor Marty?
He is awesome.
Yes.
He's good all the time, and all the time God is good.
He is good, yes. Pastor Marty Bramer, and he is from Plain Congregational Church in Bowling Green. You'll be hearing more about them over the course of the next couple of weeks because they've got a VBS coming. Maybe you remember that they also let us know about their extravaganza.
We did our trunk or treat here on Proclaim
That's
FM.
Right.
So we've got a lot going on for kids, but we got a lot going on for teenagers. We got a lot going on for mom and dad and grandma. Whether you're 8 months or 80 years old, we've got something for everybody going on at Plain Church.
All right. So what do you have going on? What are your services and when are they?
Well, our regular services are Sunday morning at 10:30, and while that's happening, we simultaneously have a children's church going on, as well as staff nursery care for young kids. And then on Wednesday nights, we have our midweek. It's an adult Bible study. That's at 6, immediately followed by our Ignite Youth at 7, because right now I'm wearing the dual hat of senior pastor and youth pastor. And
wow, you've got a lot on your plate. But you seem to have the energy for it.
Well, but we've got several other things going on, some small groups that meet, and it's just really exciting what God is doing. I know there's a real focus today in ministry to start from scratch and start new, and I am for the new contemporary ministries. I am glad that they are reaching people that we probably won't. But I started looking around at some of the more traditional churches that were starting to dwindle, and I thought, what can we do to resurrect and bring in a life-changing message that breathes life into the ministry, and to not just simply focus on how do we be new, but how do we take what works, like flip this church, like you would flip this house.
Okay. It's still the same church, but let's refresh it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Sure. Okay.
Absolutely. And really that's just through basically, this is my opinion, by sticking true to the Word of God, because there is life in that Word, and there is life in the Lord. And,
praise God.
And when people begin to experience that life-changing power through the Word of God, it's an amazing thing. I learned a long time ago, preaching that helps people draws people.
Okay. That's good stuff. All right. Where are you located again in Bowling Green?
We're on the corner of Poe Road and Liberty High, and we're just a couple of miles out of town, but Bowling Green is growing, and so they're actually growing toward us. We're watching the housing developments, get ever closer to our front door. So it's very exciting, and we have the unique advantage where we're reaching the smaller communities right around the church, but yet we've got our eye on Bowling Green, which is really now about an intersection away from us, is the way they keep growing out. So it's really exciting.
That's great stuff. Okay. All right, so go to plainchurch.com for more information to
Absolutely.
get the times, the dates, and all that kind of stuff. Just one thing about your VBS, if you don't mind my asking. Sometimes people do VBS in the morning.
We're a morning VBS.
Oh, you are? Okay, so what time?
It'll begin at 9 a.m. each morning, but come a few minutes early, get your kids registered, and we'll have some fun pre-activities going on.
Okay.
And
it's a whole week, is it?
It's Monday through Thursday.
Okay, great. And then what happens on Thursday?
Thursday is kind of really a blowout fun day. And we've got some amazing things we'll be giving away to the kids that bring friends and visitors. And they can even bring mom or dad or grandma or the babysitter, whoever. And, of course, that's our full-on, we will present the gospel. We will have just an exciting time with the kids that day.
Praise the Lord. Pastor Marty Bramer from Plain Church. That's plainchurch.com.
But the church itself is not plain. I want to make that very clear.
I can tell.
We're anything but ordinary.
And you'll be hearing the announcement. Plus, of course, you are the Church of the Week this week.
Yeah.
So that's exciting.
That's really awesome.
I'll be talking about you. Your ears will be burning all week long.
And I'll be listening.
Won't that be fun? Yeah. Our feet are on the rock of Jesus Christ. He is the firm foundation, is he not?
Amen.
Yeah. Here's the current number one song on the top 30 countdown. Thanks, Pastor Marty. God bless you.
I can see the clouds rolling.